In this video, I'm going to briefly talk about how to find absolute zero from some data given. So we did a lab earlier this year where we solved for what absolute zero was. The way we did this is we had a flask, we heated it up. As we heated it up, air expands. Why does air expand? Again, basically the gas moves faster, so the gas takes up more space. And this is Charles' law over here, where volume and temperature are proportional. If volume goes up, temperature goes up. And so as we heated up the air took up more space. And then what we did is we cooled the air down, and the air took up less space. And because the air took up less space, we were able to draw some oil into it. And so in this example here, we have a 500 milliliter flask, which is how much airspace was being taken up by the air originally. And then when we cooled the air down, it took up less space. And from this data, we can basically calculate what is absolute zero based off the idea that at absolute zero, gases don't move. So the idea is that if we keep cooling this air down, eventually it will take up absolutely no space. And so you can see we graph this over here. We say, well, we had a volume of 500 initially, and then we had a volume of 375 over a temperature change of 100 degrees Celsius. And so what you're looking at here now is you have a mathematical expression to describe, well, what's the slope here of our change, how does our gas change basically. So we have our y equals mx plus b equation here. You can see that our slope over here is we had a change of 125 milliliters from 500 to 375, and that's just the volume of the oil. This difference here is just the volume of the oil. Our run was 100, so our slope is 1.25. That's where this number comes from here. This value here is a point of comparison. It's just at 0 degrees Celsius, how much space was the air taking up. And as you continue to go down this thing from 0, how much below 0 is it? That's what x is going to be. How far below 0 is this? So when you solve this equation here, you get negative 300 degrees Celsius. Again, the quick, easy way to do this is you're going to basically, your volume is 0 degrees Celsius of the air. This is your volume of air at 0 degrees Celsius. That's your B value here. This value here is basically be your oil that you have, how much oil came in, divided by 100. So the oil divided by 100, then x, that's absolute zero in Celsius. So that's how you solve those kind of problems.